This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Washington. Here's the pressure. And down he goes.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the single back. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs.
Makes the grab in their space. That was an important. They'll run it from the gun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. It's a fumble! Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. A run for the quarterback. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. They'll go back to the ground. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Got it inside the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Irish.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A quick pass to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Offense in an empty set. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And it's a fumble on the play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Got his man on the outside. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Wolfpack line up, trying to forge ahead for a few inches. Reads it, fires complete. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Going for the marker on the ground. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Now the pitch. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Washington. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. They'll move the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. The run inside. It's Berger. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll run it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Slings it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Right down the middle. That's reeled in. It's Bear.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And that's pretty encouraging. Like, this defense needs a shot in the arm, right? Like, 2 possessions, they've given up 2 touchdowns. Like, now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. You know, 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those. See if this defense can get back on track.
Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Throws to the tight end. Marking the middle. They finally get him down, but the explosive play has them set up as we get set for the final 2 minutes of the half. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on second and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
He'll bring it out. It's Shields. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berger. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Off the RPO, complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
That's an awesome job by the defense there, sniffing out the screen, reading the body language of the running back. They were not fooled, and they knocked it away.
They go to the wide receiver screen. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires it down the seam. Upstairs to make the catch. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Time to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Under fire. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Irish use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Snags it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 11 team, the Clemson Tigers. And it's the Sooners who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Shields. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. As always, Holly keeping an eye on the injuries. What's the latest?
Guys, catching up with Coach Lee at the half. They have got to do a better job protecting the quarterback. I can see he has taken a lot of hits early in this contest. Bumps, bruises, continually talking to the athletic training staff. They must do a better job protecting him at the offensive line. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Ready, go!
fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Makes a connection. Right down the gut of the field. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Unloads quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw again. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, it had to start somewhere for this offense and this quarterback, and they finally find some life here early in the second half. That was a first half to forget, no question about it. And obviously, there's a lot of work still to be done, but it's all about momentum. And getting that touchdown pass, David, that just may spark things for him and this offense.
Well, and obviously building this deficit, they're not going to be able to run the football like they want to. It's going to be on his shoulders. So to watch him come out focused with a plan, the second half adjustments are going to be crucial, but it's going to be on his shoulders, and that's a good start, and they've cut into this lead, but it's going to have to continue to be through the air with this passing attack.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Washington. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. Out of the gun, the inside give. Might have a chance. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Bear. Fights off a defender. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. On the option. He'll toss it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some...
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense trying to take it back. He's running free down the middle. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Got room at the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. Intercepted intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Trying to take it back. The 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. To the air, it's Reynolds. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
Gets rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Hall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And it's right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Wants to throw. It's Reynolds. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden Tates, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on. Those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. On the ground with the counter. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. In the red area, it's Young. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Running inside. It's Young. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Try to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Quick release on the RPO. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and look for room. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. This offense has it with really good field position. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Run in the red zone, it's Young. Here's a little room there. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Try to barge their way in. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself. So I love the big fella getting the football.
Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. And after that run, there is a play. Wait just a second here, guys. They are sending out the field goal unit after all. I also thought they might go for it in this situation. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in the big moment.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, heading to the field. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Using his legs, it's Berger. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Hall. Bounced off his feet. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 7-yard line. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in at the 40. Still on his feet. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can... Turning it on! Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And this offense has really done a night.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They'll ride the hot hand. There's some room. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Going to the run. It's Toure. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Creates a little space. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. NC State quick to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He'll pull it down and run. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, this has been a really positive start for this transfer tight end. He came in with a lot of preseason hype, but he has delivered here in his first start. They have gone to him early and often, and he has lived up to all the hype. He's getting along with his teammates, joking, laughing down here on the sideline. This seems like it is a good fit for this team. It's back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Looking for a man, it's Reynolds. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
He'll bring it out. It's Shields. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
From the 20, it's 2nd and short. They just need a couple. The corners are walked up tight. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. After this, it'll be a wrap. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot. It's dropped, and that's how we'll wrap up this one as the game is over. Now this